Today, we are going to take a look at key anatomical language that is helpful when studying anatomy. Anterior is the front or direction towards the front of the body, and posterior is the back or direction towards the back of the body. An example of an anterior body part is the nose, and an example of a posterior body part is the calves. Also, lateral is described as a position away from the midline of the body, and medial is described as a position or direction towards the midline of the body. An example of a lateral body part is the lats, and an example of a medial body part is the hip abductors. In addition to this, proximal is described as a position in a limb that is nearer to the point of attachment or trunk of the body, and distal is described as a position in a limb that is farther from the point of attachment or trunk of the body. An example of a proximal body part is the knee, as it is proximal to the toes, and an example of a distal body part is the toes, as they are distal to the knee. Next, superior is a position above or higher than another part of the body, and inferior is a position below or lower than another part of the body. An example of a superior body part is the pectoral major, and an example of an inferior body part is the foot. Also, peripheral is described as away from the center of the body, and deep is described as farther from the surface of the body. So an example of a peripheral body part would be the hands, right? Because they are peripheral to the shoulder. And an example of a deep body part is the pectoral minor, as it is deep to the pectoral major. Next, supine is the body being positioned flat on back, and prone is the body being positioned flat on stomach. Finally, superficial is described as near the outer surface. An example of a superficial body part is the epidermis. Thank you for watching. I hope this video extends your knowledge on anatomical language.